your time, and today I'm going to be talking about how to stack your content. This is a very interesting strategy, guys, for how to stack your content and get ahead of the game. So, yeah, guys, this is how it works. You stack content, and it brings you results. I'm going to quickly describe the strategy for how to do so. So, bear with me because this is the key. All right, guys. So this is how it works. I'm gonna give you a quick content distribution strategy that will help you resolve the problem of leads slipping through the crack. And this is very good strategy for any person, any business who is getting who already developed presence on some socials, but doesn't know how to centralize it all and how do you stack all that content on top, so this way you spend less time doing too many things and kind of getting overloaded and stressed out. So this is absolutely the best, guys, strategy for anybody who is struggling to get any kind of results and constantly feeling overwhelmed. So before I describe the strategy, I wanted to tell you okay, the truth is, guys, this strategy works really well if you already use something like Skookie and created lots of content on at least some sort of a social platform. It can either be school. If you use Skookie, then definitely school is the platform that you want to be on to create the results. Now, Skookie is the missing ingredient in many business owners, because what it does, it allows you to engage with people from your own posts and other people's posts that you configure inside of the Skookie. So Skookie is a Freedom Fusion automation, and it's also a person who you can also get connected to help you get set up. And our talent agency provides you access to both that person who is a Skookie and the Skookie Freedom Fusion automation. That makes it easy for you to get your content ahead of the game, and makes it also easier for you to distribute and stack your content. So this is the strategy that we use for our talent agency to have a very powerful content distribution system that just stacks leads and content on top of each other. So this is how it works. What we do, we first of all, before I could even describe how it works, you got to understand the life cycle for how the content is created, for how the business is built. And then once you understand this concept, you're going to be able to jump in directly into this strategy. So how it works is you build content. That content obviously has all the elements of your business. In our case, it's learning, solutions, and ratings division of our talent agency. So what we do, we obviously when we create content, we include in our content elements of our business structure and the division, all of those divisions. And of course, in context of doing those multiple types of posts, we include educational, motivational, combinational, all sorts of value. But also we introduce inside of our content lots of our products, programs, and services, ranging from ThreadStack, Feudal Incubator, Freedom Fusion System CRM, and other products, programs, and services. So this is where the T gets super strong. The T, guys, in our content distribution strategy is so strong that it literally saves us maybe 10 to 20 to 30 hours per month for sure, just with just one content distribution strategy. Now, can you guys imagine 10, 20, 30 hours per month? Man, I don't know about you guys, but for me, 10, 20, 30 hours per month, sheesh. That's a lot of time saving, guys. Literally just ask yourself, how much is every one of your hours cost? How much? Is it $10? How much do you charge? How much do you guys charge an hour? $10, $20, $30, $200? Just ask yourself. Well, my hourly rate, guys, is $295 per hour. So you do the math. How much is that? 30 hours. So guys, look, I'm gonna make it super easy for you. If you want to get the tea, all you need to do, I'm going to describe the strategy, but you got to pay close attention. So this is the strategy. The strategy is you create content, you use cookies to quickly engage with leads, with your own posts, to level up. This will help you level up faster and become the GOAT. So definitely got to use this cookies. To get set up, leverage my cookies, one of our members, as I mentioned, and you could do this on Hypeism. Okay, so we got Abru W. Remember me? Of course, guys. As I mentioned, I have a elephant memory. I remember my subscribers by heart, and because that's what happens when when the channel is not saturated. And other channels are saturated, and you don't get that kind of exposure. And of course, when you don't get that exposure, it becomes kind of meaningless to be in a channel in the first place. But on this channel, you get that exposure, guys. And of course, learn in the process, and of course, make money together with my talent agency. So, gazillions of reasons, guys, for you to be here, guys. But look, today we're covering a very unique strategy. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna quickly accelerate and give you the tea, since you guys are asking questions and like, how do I get the tea? How do I solve this problem? And guys, by the way, like when you're paying close attention to this tea, don't think like of yourself only. Think of the people that you're going to be helping on, like literally in my community, in my network, if you want to make money together. This is why you like gotta be paying extra attention, guys. And thank you for hitting likes. And this channel is operated on likes and subscribers. And of course, it's powered by Freedom Fusion System and coffee. It's operated by coffee. Guys, look, I'm gonna give you like very, very quick distribution tips that you could use right away and be like literally reduce your stress, save an insane amount of time. As I mentioned, our talent agency, using this content distribution strategy that I'm describing here, saves close to 10 to 20 to 30 hours per month, depending on the month, because obviously not every month is consistent. But guys, like this is insane amount of time saving. So guys, like of course some of you may be skeptical and be like, well, why should I believe you? And then all you got to do is look at how many thousands of videos you see on this live channel alone. You'll see more videos in this channel alone in the past 6 months than the most popular people on the whole. Than Neil deGrasse Tyson, the most famous astrophysicist. This is the reason why, guys. So pay close attention, guys, because it will save you an insane amount of time. So this is the content distribution strategy we'll leverage. And by the way, guys, if you pay close attention, by the time you finish paying close attention, if you listen all the way through, I got a bonus prize for you as well. Only limited to one person, though. Only limited to one person. Is it snow? Yeah, I know. I'm not in Florida now. I'm in New York. Well, Connecticut, and sometimes in New York. But today I'm in Connecticut. But yeah, guys, it's snow. I know. It sucks. It's not palm trees and beautiful life as it was the case just like a few weeks ago. But I can assure you guys, any time of the day you could create beautiful palm trees in your life and always make enough money to go out and have a beautiful life and go to Florida, relax and chill. But it all depends on how close you are to executing strategies like the one that you're watching in this workshop over here for the feudal lords. If not for yourself, but for the feudal lords that you'll be serving and earning extra income from. Of course, guys, I'm in Florida. That is good. You see, now we got strategy, guys. We got one of our subs from Florida. Now guess what? We could morph time together. We could morph time. Like, what does that mean, guys? This is beautiful, guys. This is beautiful. If you're from one place and another person from another place, you could combine the energies, collective energies, to promote the feudal lord and use both of the energies from different places. One from, for example, from where I'm from, which is Connecticut and New York, and with the person who is from Florida. Combine both energies and win together collectively. Guys, this is the tea. This is like, people don't teach that type of tea because it's extremely, like, in order, before even you realize that tea, you gotta jump into conversations, and later you later you realize. Some people get so cooked they never realize that, and they just struggle for the rest of their lives. When all they have to do is just make like 1 or 2 comments to literally get the tea, figure out what to do, get the direction, and start making money together. Guys, it's absolutely bonkers. Like, I see so many people overdoing this, overthinking this. It's absolutely insane, guys. But of course, like, yes, you get a little bit of hints, you get a little bit of something when you're in this life, when you start communicating. But of course, the obvious tea, guys, is not gonna come to you until you watch through some of those mechanical content distribution strategies described in workshops like this. And of course, I'm in bed. You know what, guys? I definitely gotta get into bed as well, because like, I'm so cooked. Tomorrow I gotta like, tomorrow is gonna be half day. I'm probably just gonna not go to work tomorrow or something. I don't know. I mean, feeling a little down today. But guys, like, look, if you're in your bed and struggling to figure out freedom, struggling to figure out a way for how to break through, and nobody's helping, but you see another person from another part of the world, okay, maybe not another part of the world, but you guys know what I mean, another part of United States. If you see another person from another part of United States, where you clearly see, like, oh my God, I kind of understand what this person is talking about, creating energies, but I'm not so entirely sure, like, what the hell are we gonna do to make money? So, guys, but if you ever see something like this, you got to jump in on this guys. Many of you are waiting for patterns. Guys, there are no patterns. You just, when you see an opportunity, you jump on it. There is no patterns, guys. Now, are there strategies? Sure, yeah, there's strategies. Are there real strategies that can increase your chances of striking deals with feudal lords and earning more feudal share? Of course, guys. And of course, this is what today's workshop is all about, me giving you guys content distribution tea. Now, before I morph all the mutual dots of reasons and help you to understand better for how to be super lazy in your bed and still envision your inner self, and then discover your future self and be like, oh my God, I definitely want to do that, before you transform that level of thinking into your future you and kind of travel in time and become like the future you, before any of that, you kind of got to understand some of those content distribution strategies that I'm talking about. Because if I don't bring you guys into the world of the feudal lords will not have the reason to help you, and not help you like make any money. And of course, you're gonna be struggling in falling into the loop of a process prisoner, and that sucks. So instead, I'm gonna give you the tea for how you could solve the problem, the content distribution problem that many feudal lords struggle with, in seeking for some sort of freedom founder to come in front of them and help them save some of that time that they're spending on their own getting cooked. So if you guys want to be the hero, this is what you got to do for the feudal lords. You got to position yourself with a bowl of energy, constructive energy, where multiple freedom founders are combined together from multiple parts of the world, and using that energy, creative energy, to position themselves in front of the feudal lords' customers. Remember, when you're targeting the feudal lord, you're not necessarily targeting the feudal lord, but rather what the feudal lord's needs and wants are. Guys, this is the tea. This is the tea. Now, going back to content distribution strategy, let me go ahead and break down the tea a little bit more. So this is where it becomes really incredible, guys. If you want to kind of envision and position how to take the content distribution strategy and learn this and hand it off to the feudal lords, you have to understand it from the standpoint of learn, earn, and play opportunity. Guys, I like Florida. You know what? I like it too. I wish I was there now. I totally wish. But I'm in a cold, treacherous winter. Okay, maybe not treacherous, maybe not so cold that it's a sunny day. It's not as cold as in Russia, where I was obviously born and raised. In at the age of 14, I went to America, and ever since then I live here in America. growing the feudal kingdoms, becoming the freedom founder and feudal lord. And of course, guys, some of you probably wondering, well, what about the content strategy? What about the content distribution team? What can I do? What kind of learn and earn opportunity can I jump into in order to discover that strategy, so this way it can register, so this way I can show this to the feudal lords and become their freedom founder and be part of those gamified cohorts, spawning money together across multiple regions, multiple parts of the world, bringing the mutual synergies and energies together like a snowball effect that's rolling down the hill and becoming stronger and stronger with every freedom founder who is joining our cohort. Guys, now, is that a tea or what? And I didn't even begin I didn't even begin talking about the content distribution strategy. Guys, the truth is, nobody really cares about the content distribution strategy or any mechanical skills. What people care is how you present the energy and how you envision other people within the mission that you provide to them in context of the direction, and of course something that is predictable, in context of something that will make them feel seen, in context of something that will help them feel like a hero. Guys, this is your content distribution strategy. Now, of course, I'm just kidding. There's a lot more than that to it. There's actual mechanical constructs to it. I'm going to go ahead and break them down what they are. The first mechanical construct that you have to introduce as part of content distribution strategy is effective positioning of the offer in front of the feudal lord, in front of the feudal lord's audience. And remember, when you're targeting the feudal lord, you're not targeting the feudal lord. You're targeting the feudal lord's audience, but positioning yourself that feudal lord needs you more than they need them. Okay, I don't know if I say that correctly, but you got the gist of it. So here's the content distribution strategy. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the tea. Here is the tea. Well, this content distribution strategy, I'm gonna explain it to you of learn and earn opportunity. So this is how it works, guys. What this content distribution strategy does, it makes it easy for us to collectively make money. I'm gonna go ahead and describe it to you, so this way it will spike your interest, and then you're gonna be like, okay, I actually do wanna learn about that content distribution strategy, and I wanna be making money. Okay, let's go. So guys, look, I have a school community, and as you guys know, I'm a top GOAT. Speaking of GOAT, they actually making a movie named GOAT, like a cartoon. Definitely watch that. I think they borrowed that idea from from our talent agency, just like many other ideas that Hollywood borrows upon us creating some of those trends. But needless to say, definitely watch cartoon GOAT. And yes, if you want to learn and earn opportunity, this is what you would be doing. Essentially, here's what I need. I'm going to describe what I need and how it's going to benefit you guys. Okay, so what I need is the following. I have at least 600 posts on school. What I need you to do is identify every one of those posts, categorize them by metadata to make it more friendly for freedom founders and feudal lords to understand, position them and replace the threads links that I have in every one of those posts with a specific link from our Freedom Fusion System CRM that is that brings people, that would allow people to that would allow us to track when somebody clicked on the link. Except when you click on the link, what we want to do, we want to show a little splash page that gets the person's info, whether they are freedom founder or if they are feudal lord. Then basically, once they specify that info, then they can get the tea and proceed to the thread. Okay, guys, this is what I want. If you guys make that happen and that person somehow ends up becoming a Hypebiz member or ThreadStack subscriber or Feudal Incubator member or Freedom Fusion System CRM customer, then guess what? You were the one that referred them, and you get that feudal share. Congratulations. Now what I did is created a mutual synergy between you, the future you who will jump on this opportunity, for the purpose of not so much for the opportunity of simply earning the feudal share, but for the purpose of being on our Hypebiz network and serving the feudal lords while developing hybrid skills that are not taught in college, one feudal land at a time. Guys, how powerful is this tea? Go ahead, drink it up, and if you're interested, send an email to info@hypebiz.com. This will allow you to create this incredible bowl of energy that I just described from multiple parts of the world, combine it together, include it as part of this opportunity, and position it right in front of the community members. And there's a lot of community. There's 27,000 community members on school who are paying close attention to every single post. So all you gotta do, edit the posts, create a bunch of funnels, categorize everything through metadata using ChatGPT, and put everything in a spreadsheet, make things easier to follow, create a little splash page that gets the email and forward people to the thread. Let's not give out the threads for free. Let them get the threads after they get specified the email. Okay, guys, that's basically your content distribution strategy trick. And of course, once they join the page, there's another content distribution strategy in terms of providing people threads based on what they specify to the bot, which releases the whole concept of you being a process prisoner of continuously repeating yourself and making things gazillion times simpler in terms of your overall content distribution strategy. The very same content distribution strategy that you're going to be selling to the feudal lords upon us conquering their feudal kingdoms and helping them grow their feudal kingdoms one feudal land at a time. If you guys want this learn and earn and play opportunity, then you guys know where to find me. All you got to do is send an email to info@hypism.com. I'll see you next time. Take care.